Hello. Tap on the screen. Let's get everyone on. First student, Emmanuel, as usual. Oh, there's another Emmanuel Augustine. Emmanuel Augustine, you're welcome. This will be the first time I'm seeing you on here. Let me just announce that we are live so we can get started. All right. You're welcome, guys. Tap on the screen. You're welcome. How has your day been? How was your weekend? Emmanuel Joel Kasim, Emmanuel Augustine. I'm waiting for the third student that will comment so I can know the first three assets or the extra three assets I'll be handling today. Great. You're all welcome. You're welcome. Well, let me just announce on the platform that we are live. We are live. All right. It's great to have you guys. I hope you're ready for the week. Let us crush the markets and be a better trader than we were last week. All right, let's crush the market. So I'm actually currently looking at gold. And gold gave us this mad break of structure yesterday. Actually, in our VIP, we got in around this zone and we took it all the way to 29.20. So we're expecting that she will continue the bullish move. Right now, she's forming too tough. All right. Great. So the entry we're actually waiting for is this order block right here, 2904, 2903. All right. But she has swept the liquidity we were looking at. Hopefully she takes off from there. Let me use my fib just to know what's going on. This is the last break of structure. There's another one right here. Yeah, so that zone, she's currently, that entry, this whole zone is actually good for an entry. But as snipers, we are waiting for it to come to this other block. She might not come there. So that is why I put the entry right after this sweep of liquidity, for those that understand. Okay. So, but we saw a news on Fast Bull. Someone introduced me to another news platform. I'm waiting for the third student to comment so I will know who I am analyzing for today. All right, who I am analyzing for today. So looking at the Forex Factory, we have news coming up. All right, we have news coming up. At the Forex Factory, we have news coming up. But the news I'm expecting will be happening around, Chairman Powell will be speaking by 4. But before then, we're looking for what we can catch. All right. So welcome, guys. Welcome. Get everyone you know on here. Let's get started. So before then, let's look at gold. I think this one. Let's look at gold from the beginning. Okay. I don't want to clear this, so I'm going to look for another gold. Probably O and A. So let's do gold. Yeah, we all know it's been bullish like crazy. Looking at the daily, you can clearly see it's been bullish. All right, it's been bullish. We don't know how long it's going to be bullish for. So we're just going to go with the flow. We can clearly see an uptrend happening. Okay, I'm just going to mark this zone. That was the last break of structure on the daily. All right, I'm going to go to the 4 hour. Let's just keep it quick. Now on the 4 hour, you're seeing more structure. I'm just going to mark it out, okay? Break of structure right there. Okay, that's the 4 hour. That was the last break of structure. Let's see how it looks on the 2 hour. So yesterday, my VIP and I, we got in on this trade. Was it 29? There was one we got in around this zone, 29.89. There was an entry here. We missed that entry at this zone, right? Our heads and shoulders confirmed at this zone. And I'm just going to be showing you heads and shoulders confirmed at that zone. And we missed that entry. So we are waiting for the next entry. And I'm going to show you how we got that entry yesterday. Okay. Now let's come down to the 1 hour. You can even see another break of structure here. I'm just going to clone it right here. So it's good to annotate your chart so you know what you're doing. All right. Good to annotate your chart so you know what you're doing. All right. So that's my break of structure. Wow, O&A is showing a gap that I didn't see in another broker. So it came to fill that gap and she took off and gave us a new high. So let's see how it looks on the 1 hour. On the 1 hour, let's see how it looks. Now, how did we get in on this trade? We entered on the 15 minutes. Now, those that don't really have not really practiced how to use the what's it called? The heads and shoulder, they won't really get the point. And that's how we got in here all the way here. But you can't understand it. Let me take it down to the 15 minutes. How we got an entry from 289 to we took our profit at 29.20. So I'm going to the 15 minutes directly. So if you look, so on the 15 minutes, we could clearly see there was a break of structure here. We were not even really sure, but we saw that we gave us a new high here. All right. And we saw that she had done, hold on, I'm going to show you with my diagram. This is it. All right. This was our head. So we saw that this one had swept liquidity here and had given us like an extended W. All right. And I always tell people that you wait for it to come back to that level or even more to enter. Okay. Look for liquidity. So I know a lot of you are not seeing liquidity here, but I see liquidity, and we saw this liquidity right here. There's liquidity here, even all the way to this point. All these weeks here, before she came, swept, tapped into this head and left. So that was our liquidity, and that was how we got in on this trade, all the way to 29.20, this zone. That was where we took our profit. Now she has made new highs. She has made new highs. And let's go back to the 1 hour. She has made new highs. After giving us that high, this week came in here. You can clearly see there's something here of which I didn't see it before in my other broker. So O&A is showing that there was a gap here this thing came to fill. Now, even if I don't know what to do, market is currently at that zone for a buy. I got in earlier. I didn't see that gap in the other broker, which is why you should be careful with the broker. So even if you're analyzing, you try to analyze like in different brokers to see if there is something that you're missing. Look at this broker now. It is not showing in the Forex. It's not showing in this one. Okay, it's not showing in this one. You can see there is no fair value gap whatsoever or strange gap that this thing came to fill. You can't see it here, but we can clearly see it in our O&A or Owanda, whatever you call it. All right. So it's clearly at the entry. Looking at O&A, it's clearly at the entry here. Now, if I'm going to be taking this trade using my fib, that's the entry. And the next, and my SL should be actually below here, which was our former entry for the last move. So let's see. So those that have not entered, you're lucky because I actually got in earlier. Hold on, let me get my long position. Yeah, all the way to the next high, since gold has decided that she's going to keep being bullish. All right, all the way to the next high. Now, if you feel this SL is too much for you, let's even come down a bit. If you feel this SL is too much for you, if you feel this SL is too much for you, then you should wait for extra confirmation using candles. And I've taught you guys how to use candles before. So when you see this candle like that, all right, when you see this, now you see that there is a projecting one, probably usually with a wick here. I'm trying to get it. Yeah, here. There's usually a wick. Let me expand it so that it will look like a true candle. So once you see something like this is too much. Once you see something like this, I have to expand the candle so it will look correct. Once you see something like this, you should, let me just make it this one. Let's make this one red. You can use this kind of method for entry. Now, this candle, you can see these two candles are above this candle, and you see this one projecting downward. So what you're going to do is wait for the market to come down back into this candle, this particular one, come down back into this candle, and then you can enter for a buy. So that's another way you can use to enter a trade that you feel you've missed. Okay, like now, we are waiting for extra confirmation. If you're not going to wait for it to break a major structure, you can use this method on a smaller time frame. Let's see how it looks on the 15 minutes. All right. So looking at it on the 15 minutes, 15 minutes is even telling us that there is a beautiful order block here around this zone that you should wait for. There's a beautiful order block here that you should wait for. So let's see how this behaves, but this is my outlook on gold. All right. This is my outlook on gold. If you say no, this is too much, you wait for that candle confirmation I just taught you. All right. When the candle protrudes down and you have two extra candles on the side looking like that. All right. That's where you're waiting. Great job. Great job. Let's wait there. Let's wait for that entry. Okay. Let's wait for that entry. Let's see. Let's wait for that entry. Let us see. The market, that's 29.04. So I'm just going to, so actually, if you're getting in, that's a good time to get in on gold. Don't risk too much because nobody knows the market. Don't risk too much, okay? Don't risk too much because nobody knows the market. Just be calm, please. Don't risk too much. Don't risk too much. That candle is really pretty aggressive. Don't risk too much, okay? So that zone looks nice on the 15 minutes. That zone looks nice on the 15 minutes. All right. So we're in. So those that are waiting for extra confirmation, let's look at it on the 5 minutes. It's a wise thing to wait for confirmation. Don't let anybody make you feel bad for waiting for extra confirmation. Yes, most of us are aggressive once we see our setup. But to be sincere, the 5 minutes is even showing us something nice. Let's see. Let's see. I'm seeing a whole bunch of liquidity even on the 5 minutes. Okay. Can wait for extra confirmation. Can wait for extra confirmation. That's fine. Can wait for extra confirmation. That's perfect. If you can wait for extra confirmation. All right. Wait for extra confirmation. Let's see if it takes off from here. If not, this is another zone. So we are still holding on to see what's going to happen. But that zone looks very promising. Why? Because I see a lot of liquidity being swept and it's coming to tap on there. So that's fine. On the 5 minutes, it's even clearer. Okay, it's even clearer on the 5 minutes. So I'm just going to drop this buy limits. Buy limit between 29.04 and I think 29.04 is fine. 29.04. You can wait for extra confirmation. Buy limit 29.04. In fact, market execution 29.04. SL. Please wait for confirmation. If you are not comfortable with this SL, if you are risking little, this SL is not. It's not too much. All right. SL is around. Let me bring it down up a bit more. Yeah, this is fine. This is cool. Right below there. Hold on. Right below that low. Perfect. Let's stop there. 28.96. But I doubt it will even get there. Let's see. SL 29.86. Okay, 29.86. Then TP, various TPs. We can stop here because there's a big gap here. We don't know what the market is holding in store. All right, so hold on. 29.29. TP1 29.29. TP1 29.29. Okay. All right. Any questions? Any questions with this? Any questions with this? Are you people tapping on the like button? I hope we're still on. Can you guys see my screen? Is everything okay? Somebody say I don't set alerts. Nice, 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 nice. Okay, nice. Nice one, nice one. Let's go back to our 15 minutes. So it won't look like we're gambling here. All right. All right. So TP1 is that. TP2 is this zone, which is 29.37. I don't set alerts. Yummy. All right, great job. TP2. Please keep smashing the like button. Let's get more people on this live. TP2. We are aiming for this zone. TP2 2937.8. 2937.8. All right. Then final TP will be that zone 2942. 2942.669. Two nine 42 2942.669. All right. Early this morning, I was arguing because I got in early at this zone. But looking at it clearly now, if he is here, one of my VIPs, if he's here, nice job, great job. I'm seeing what you were saying earlier on. Okay. So thank you so much, Yomi. Thank you so much for that. So this is what we're looking at. All right. I'm already in on that trade. So let's see how it goes. Let's look at somebody said, Mark, correct your SL. Yeah. What do you think is wrong with it? Is it too low? Or you want it? That's what I'm saying. If you know you're not comfortable with the SL, wait for extra confirmation. Wait for extra confirmation. 29. Oh, sorry. I see what you mean. 2896. Yeah, 2896. Thank you very much. 2896. Okay, I see. Thank you so much. All right, thank you, Emmanuel. Thank you. So let's see what happens. Okay, let's see what happens. So far, so good. She's doing well. She's doing well. Let's see what happens. All right. Okay. So I'm going to be dropping this for you guys. The next one I would like to look at is GU. All right. So GU, oh my God, we enjoyed GU last week. GU is still selling. No, don't even shake. GU is still selling. And the next zone I'm actually waiting for is above here. All right. So she's reacting to that very good zone here. So those of you that were here last week, our GU is still GUing. Like, we are good. We are all right. She's really dropping. I want to see her clear all that liquidity. There's a particular zone. So we could start from the beginning. I'm going to use O and A to explain everything for you guys. Okay. Everything. So let's start from the beginning. Or let me use Forex. Sorry, let me use forex.com. All right, so let's do it from the beginning so you can see where we're going to go in for the next one. Someone is still holding GU. Great job. Great job. Someone is still holding GU. Great job. From last week. Great job. We're still holding on to GU from last week. Let's see the monthly and let's see how it's going to go. All right, so O and A, why I don't even use O and A, because it doesn't give me all the data, but this is fine. We can deal with this data. You can clearly see what is happening. A serious downtrend has been happening since when? Since 2006. Downtrend has been happening. All right. This is just to show you. Now, what was the last move? Always look at the last move. GU's last move was this. All right, that was the last move. And even if you don't know what to do, this was the last high and the last low. Even if you don't know what to do, what do? You wait for it to come up here to the beninging zone for that sell. Now, the question is, has it really started selling from there? How do you know it has really started selling? It has indeed started selling. Okay, so let's go to the weekly. Weekly is telling you, oh boy, we started selling. Change of character, break of structure, break of structure, break of structure. What else are you looking for? GU is selling. All right. GU GU is selling. All right. Somebody's pricing Lambo. GU is selling. All right. So let's look at the daily. Now, even looking at the daily, we can clearly see break of structure to the downside, break of structure to the downside. Okay, she's selling from, she looks like this is a very good zone to continue that sell after that break of structure to the downside. But well, let's not even stress. Let's use what we are seeing. Okay, so I'm going to annotate the chart. All right, this is BOS here. All right, there's another one here. I'm just going to clone it. All right, beautiful one. So we have this looking on, this how it's looking on the daily. Now let's see, I like to see the 8 hour sometimes. Let's see the 8 hour. So even if I don't know what to do, this was the last break of structure. Yeah, all I have to do is pull my fib from that high to that low. And yes, she got here before. Something would have stopped that pull down. went, swept that liquidity, tapped into an order block here, which makes sense. Swept that, used that as liquidity, tapped into that order. So we got in on this trade early. We got in on this trade. Now she's dropping. So how do we join the sell? For those that are not in this sell, how do we join the sell? We're going to come down to a lower time frame. Let's see. How do we join this sell? How do we join this sell? All right, this one. Can you all see my screen? How do we join the sell? Sorry, this thing is jamming. I don't understand it. That was a good entry there. From that entry, she has given us another break of structure here. Right there. All right. Now let's look at it on the 2-hour time frame. Okay. So people that are using what's it called? People that are using fib, they will be like, I'm going to wait for this market to come all the way here. But let's see what's happening on the smaller time frame. This is actually a very good zone to wait for. All right. So she might actually be buying up here. But let's be sure that that buy has started. We don't know. Let's come down to the 45 minutes. I like to use the 45 minutes. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Now, let's find out what is really stopping this thing from going down. If you look to the right, always be ready to look what is causing this thing. You can see a very beautiful demand zone here. It's nice, fantastic demand zone that was never mitigated. In fact, liquidity came to form there. So people that are buying from here are not in the wrong. And now this buy is showing a confirmation for a buy. Why? Because we can clearly see our extended W. All right. So people that want to buy will be waiting for it to come down here to buy. And this is even the 45 minutes. Can't play with that. All right. So let's see. Although we are waiting for a sell, which is the right thing to do. We are waiting for a sell, which is the right thing to do. We have seen that, this baby has been going up from here, came in here, filled the gap nicely, very close to an order block. So people buying from here are not in the wrong. But where they are wrong is that they are counter trend trading. Anything could happen here. Anything, because this is majorly bearish trend going on with GU. Somebody said, Ma, please, can you share? Okay, just go watch my other videos. I've shared it several times. It's out there on my other videos. It's there, but I can still share it again. But let's continue for now. So those that want to buy from here, they are not in the wrong, but they are counter trend trading. Naturally, where will I wait for? Now let's look at this drop. There's even a break of structure here. I even see another good zone to buy here. It might not even get up to that point. All right, there's another good zone to buy here where all this will be liquidity. So even if, to sell here. So even if you're going to buy, this should be your first TP around this zone. All right, for those that will just see this and enter, it's the strategy. It works for them. It works. But I don't see any liquidity that will hold it. This is strictly just heads and shoulders, like heads and shoulders. Extended W entering here for the buy to take it to the upside to continue the sell. All right. So if you're looking for a sell, let's look at it on the 15 minutes. Calm down or look for a nice place to go in. This is a very good zone. I'll wait for it. I can see my structure here, live and direct. I see my structure here, live and direct. I see liquidity formed all the way here. Okay. I see. So if she's going to go up and do something like this, I expect it down from here. So let's see. Let's see if we can wait for that to come up. This zone looks nice. I like it. I like that zone right here. If I'm going to be selling, since it's been giving us fresh new new levels downwards, I think I want to be entering this zone. Let me see how it looks on the 30 minutes. All right, this looks perfect. I like this zone. So I'll be waiting to enter for a sell from here. For those that are not in yet, I'll be waiting to enter for a sell. on here. But don't worry. Now, as a forex trader, yes, it is painful when the market takes your money. But the truth about SL is that it tells you the next move. It takes somebody say, I want to counter trade or buy to sell. That's fine. Go ahead. Use your fib and look for the right zone. Don't come and put it on me because I will not advise you. I would never advise you in this life. Let me even make it red. I would never advise you in this life to counter trend trade. Always go with the trend, okay? So if I'm going to be selling, I want to sell down to here. But never mind. If she decides that she wants to come up and fill the void and come to this zone, no problems. We know what we are waiting for. So don't be worried. You are a trader. Expect to chop losses, but it helps you to know the next move. The sooner you start seeing SL as helping you to know the next move, the better. All right. Emmanuel, you're on your own, but if you want to buy, this is a good zone to buy between the 1, 2, 3, 500. This zone 1, 2, 3, 5, 1.23500. She might not even come back for you, Seth. She might not even come back for you. So let's just concentrate on what we have. So this is an entry, and this is another entry. So, all right, if this doesn't pull through for us, which I believe will do, why? Because I can see a fair value gap here. I see a fair value gap here. All right, before that other block. So it's good for me. It's actually good for me. So I'll be waiting for an entry here, and I'm going to give you the coordinates right now. So I'm going to be waiting for a selling. How is the gold doing, by the way? Gold should not come and finish my money. Let's see. She's still playing in the zone. All right. So we're waiting for a sell limit here. We're waiting for a sell limit here. Sell limit 1.24105. 1.24 1.24105. All right. SL is right above here. Don't even want to risk much. 1.24268. Some people like to use 50 pips above the last high. If that's your calling, please go for it. All right. SL 1.24268. 24268. All right. And then the TP 1.233333. You can take 1.23400 TP. Really? Pumping to the upside or to the downside? Which one is it? Yeah. All right. So this is what we want to get, okay? So those that want to enter for buy, be careful, be sharp about it, all right? Be sharp about it. Our change of character has happened. Our break of structure has actually happened, all right? So you want to see it come back down to this area, and you can take the buy. Don't say I told you. Up, great job, great job, great job. All right, so I'm just going to be dropping this, all right, for all right. So this is our trade. You can take it out. CP1 can be 1.23. Let's just stop everything here. 1.23. Yeah, 1.23400 is fine. Okay, so 1.23400 is fine. Yeah, so let's see how it goes. Let's see how it goes. So this is for GU. If he hits our SL, just know this is where she's coming to. I doubt she will anyways, but let's watch. If she hits our SL, we know that she's coming to this next zone. So no worries. Let's watch and see what happens. So this is what I see for let me just label the liquidity. There's liquidity here already. There's liquidity here. All right. So that's fine. This is what I see for. You're welcome, Julius. You're welcome. So this is for GU. Emmanuel, don't come and tell me NZD USD. Let me look at GJ and then we can look at what others want. I'm loving UJ. Let's see UJ. UJ looks. Let's see UJ. Let's see UJ. GJ annoys me a lot. Let's see UJ. Okay, so what are we seeing in UJ? FXCM. UJ is just moving sideways, but I can clearly see that she has broken structure and she's now bullish. UJ is bullish. UJ meaning the US dollar is gaining momentum here. All right. That was it. So that was our change of character telling us that UJ is bullish. Let's look at the weekly. Okay. Looking at the weekly after that break of structure, look at that perfect entry right here. Chai. This entry is sweet die. Oh my God. All right. That was the entry for the buy. She gave us a new high. So we're good. So let's see how it looks. All right, break of structure there. Okay. Now we are seeing that break of structure, and let's come down to, I see something here that has not been broken. This was another entry, nice one, that has not been broken for a while here. All right, looks good. All right, so let's see how it looks on the daily. She came back here and she's been giving us good buys as well on the daily. That was the last high. Let me even use my feed to know what's going on. Always follow the story, guys. Be patient. Follow the story and you will hardly lose your trades. All right. So take a screenshot. I always do this. Just hurry, please take a screenshot of the setting. Somebody said, I camp for this GU buy limit. Oh my goodness. All right. GU people that want to buy, get ready. So this is the settings. To quickly take a screenshot so we can get going. Take a screenshot so we can get going. Thank you. All right. So we want to see it come into this zone and move. Okay, that's what we want to see. It come into this zone and move. But let me see something. Now I want to see the 8-hour time frame. Let's see if she's behaving. So with UJ, that buy hasn't started. In fact, on the 8-hour, it's telling us that we should wait for it to come down into this zone. Let me just delete this. It's telling us to look at that beauty here. It's telling us, wait. There is fair value gap here. There is liquidity here. All right. So it's telling us, wait, we are still going to sell into this place. But let's see. If she started buying from here on a smaller time frame, why not join it too? So those of us that like to counter trend, that don't hear word. All right, so let's see. Because a lot of us are very stubborn. Traders are the hardest people to tame. More like I am one of them. So I understand. until it jam you. So we are looking at it right now. This looks like very much like the liquidity she came to join to create here. On the 4 hour, she has to break this zone to tell us that she's ready for the buy. So let's see how it looks on the 2 hour. Give me a second, guys. Okay. She's not ready. Calm down. In fact, you should be selling from what I'm seeing here, because the sale has been going on. This is my setup. I can even see my setup without even blinking right there. See setup right there. Let me look at it on the 1 hour. People will not hear what. Don't counter trend trade. No, madam, how can we leave it? It's too sweet to ignore. All right, so I'm looking at this. Looks very much like it came in. It came in to tap into that, swept that. All right, so I'm seeing that she's dropping from here. UJ, dropping from this zone. Dropping for, she has not really guaranteed the buy. Why? Because I need to see a serious break of structure. She hasn't. All right, so it will be safer to sell than to buy. Big Marcel said it's too sweet to ignore. All right, I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. If you understood what I said to this point, put a 4 in the chat box. If you understood what I said to this point, put a 4 in the chat box. All right, I want to be sure everybody is following. I want to be sure everybody, good. So we still see that there is a reason for her to keep coming down to this zone. So we are not sure. I would rather keep selling than to buy, because this is the zone we are waiting for it to get into, right? So she hasn't gotten into the zone yet. And we see void, which is fair value gap, other block. We even see our structure self. We see our structure, you see, right there. So, okay, even if she's taking off, you want to see that she comes back here. All right, now the question is, are you seeing your structure here? Yes, I'm seeing my structure here. See it right there. So I want to see this market come back to this zone. All right, it's called the heads and shoulder, aka Quasimodo, with the serious liquidity being swept. So she just came here to join to create liquidity. Why not continue selling until it gets to the zone? So I'm going to be looking for a sell, and I've told you why. I'll be looking for that sell. All right. Now, looks very much like my setup. I can show you again. Looks very much like my setup. All right. Now, liquidity was formed here. Now she has tapped into the zone. Question, is she ready to keep selling? This is a very dangerous setup. Why? Because it looks like she's moving sideways on this side. Let's come down to the 13 minutes. Oh, let's see 15. Let's go straight to the 15. All right, now 15 minutes. We are seeing this sell from here. Is she actually ready for the sell? We don't know, because the market is moving sideways here. You cannot ignore that the market is moving sideways here. See, once I see this thing, I run. I don't trade consolidations. No matter how badass you are, nobody knows where the market is going to. Oh, it's JPY Bank holiday. Hey, Dr. Ray Swings, there's a VIP in my life. Oh my God. Dr. Ray Swings in the building. Oh my goodness. I'm in love with this man. He's so good with US oil. He's the real US oil mogul. He's that's in. You can't try him with US oil. I doff my hat, sir. Kai, I don't know how I can bring you up. Oh my God. This life will make sense. Thank you, sir, for showing up. Thank you for your support. I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. In fact, we'll do US oil. Because of you, we are going to do US oil. We shall do US oil. All right. Thank you, sir. Ha, God. Please, in the next live, I want you to join me. So I'm going to send you a link. All right. So you can join me. Kai, thank you for all you do, sir. Thank you. So, UJ is moving. I'm so excited. I'm blushing. UJ is moving sideways. And if you want to be sharp, you stay away from such markets. Once you see the market moving sideways like this, Egbon, you stay away. But if you say lie, that one no concern me. pull your fib from the last high to the last low. Where are we going to wait? The thing is telling you wait here. All right. That's all it's telling you to do. Wait here. And truly, if you wait there, although we are not really seeing an order block, and we are not seeing anything, we always trade in the zone. We trade in the zone. Even if you don't see your order block, you don't see your fair value gap, extra confirmation, we trade in the zone. So this should be the premium place to enter for a sell. However, you cannot ignore this thing here. You cannot ignore it. What it's doing here, you cannot ignore it. So I will always say, stay away from a consolidating market. Wait to see it. But if you say no, you cannot hear word, then this is where you should be getting ready for your sell. You should be getting ready for your sell here. So you're going to wait for the market. By that time, all this would have been liquidity. All this would have been liquidity here. All this would have been liquidity that would have been swept. All right, liquidity that would have been swept. All right, all this would have been liquidity that would have been swept to tap into that zone and drop. Let me see how it looks on the 5 minutes, whether we can see our structure showing on the 5 minutes. I can't really see it. I can't really see it. I can actually see my three candle position here with the protruding candle. That would have been an entry for a sell. But looking at it, for it to come up here is what I'll be waiting for. Let me see how it looks on the 3 minutes. I am not advising that you should be taking trades on the 3 minutes. I am looking to see if I can see my structure on the 3 minutes. That's what I'm looking for. And okay, I'm seeing it already around this zone here. Now, if I open this trade very well, you can now see that people that are looking, I can't enter till I see fair value. There's fair value gap here. There's fair value gap here. Right here, there's fair value gap. You can now see order block here. So, okay, it looks very valid on the 3 minutes. So all this will be liquidity swept and tap into that zone. So if you are waiting for UJ, you should be getting ready to sell. I'd rather sell than buy because she hasn't gotten to our buy zone. So I'm going back to my 1 hour time frame. Going back to my 1 hour time frame. So I'll be waiting for the market to come back up here for the sell around this zone to continue that sell to the downside to sweep all that liquidity. All right. Is it clear? Is it clear? Is it clear? Is it clear? Did you understand what I did? If you did, just put a 5 in the chat box. Then we are going to go to US oil. Then I'm going to disturb Ray Swings and ask him if he has the same setup for US oil. All right. Are we good? 5. Great. Dr. Ray Swings is still around. Let's go to US oil straight off. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry. I'm going straight to US oil. I can't even shout. I think I've already done US oil. Hey. I think I've already done US oil somewhere. I think I've already done US oil. My Oga. Wait, hold on. All these ones were a demonstration in class. Okay. All these were demonstrations in class. All right. So, Dr. Ray Swings, let me show you what I'm seeing. I hope we are going to get the same setup. Jesus. I'm so nervous. All right, so Dr. Ray Swings, this is the 4 hour time frame. And she's been selling. And where I'm waiting for the next buy is still below. Probably a beautiful buy might happen here. All right. So I'm still getting ready for sales. And if we look at the 4, let's even bring it to the 2 hour. All right. This was the last entry that gave us this break of structure. Now, I'm waiting for the market to sweep that liquidity. In fact, this thing, I've already done it. Just tell me if I'm correct, sir. I've already... Oh, somebody said my gold is looking good. All right. So, I want to see it sweep that liquidity. Come up to this other block right here. This is my sell limit for US oil. Sorry, GU, I'll give it to you. Sorry. Let me just finish with Dr. Ray Swings. If he's here. God. I didn't know that I will have a very important personnel in my midst today. Ah, Dr. Ray, are you seeing what I'm seeing? Dr. Ray, just tell me correct, then we go ahead. Tell me correct, I will just drop it for them there. You're also expecting a sell. All right, beautiful. You're also expecting a sell. So where are you expecting that? You're seeing it. Oh yeah, now. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Let me just drop it for my people. So sell limits. I was arguing with somebody yesterday. He's always that one is always giving me stress. One of my VIP. Sell limits. You're seeing it. All right, all right. So I should go ahead. Yes, so that's an extra confirmation. Yeah, waiting for extra confirmation. Very important. So the extra confirmation we'll be waiting for is for it to come here, do this. I always teach them, wait for that and join. All right, that's an extra confirmation. So extra confirmation at this zone. Exactly. Thank you so much, sir, for that. So we are going to be expecting a sell limit here, but wait for an extra confirmation because US oil is not a joke. Wait for an extra confirmation. So once you see this in my trade idea, just know that Oga wait for confirmation. All right, Oga wait for confirmation. So sell limits 73.605. All right. SL 74.502. All right, TP 69.495. 69.495. Oga, wait for confirmation. All right. So this is for you guys. Thank you so much, Dr. Ray Swings, for showing up. Thank you for helping us with our analysis today. Thank you for helping us with our analysis today. So before they cut my neck, GU. Hey, Jehovah. I think that GU was it sorry. So for GU, hold on. I think it was O and A. Was it O and A? No. GU, was it? What they'll cut my neck? Oh. All right. So, see now, I've dropped it for you. Why are you crying like this? You people, see our GU here. I'll be dropping it in the Telegram. UJ. Okay, UJ. Okay, UJ. Let's see. UJ is New York. Oh, yeah. All right. Sorry. Thank you. Sorry, I was excited. So, UJ sell limit. I'm waiting for a sell limit. Sell limit. Sell limit. We're waiting for a sell limit at 152.325, 152.325. All right, 152.325. Then we're going to have an SL above, which is one. I'm looking for an SL around that zone, but I'm seeing something else as well. I just saw something else. Hold on, guys. Hold on. Okay, it already tapped. Hold on, guys. Let's be very careful. I want to be sure. Yeah, okay, good. All right. That's fine. On the 15 minutes is looking good. On the 15 minutes. I don't know if she will come back to this zone. That's my fear. Hold on. Let me look at it on the 4-hour. Yeah, she's supposed to keep going down after tapping in there. Yeah, after tapping in there, what's holding her? don't know. Okay. So we're going to go with it. We're going to go with it. We're going to go with it. For those that have coconut head, that cannot wait for this thing for the sideways movement to be over. For those that cannot wait, just going to put this a bit up in case it wants to sweep that liquidity as well. But this looks promising. This looks promising to sweep all that up. So, okay, I'm going to give it to people like that. For those that are not, this is fine. If it goes against you, still hold on and wait for it to start moving. Or you wait for confirmation, just like Dr. Ray Swings has advised us today. Wait for confirmation before you get in. So let's see. SL 152, 152.598. Oh my God. TP 150. You guys are cracking me up. 150.97. Okay. TP. That's TP2. That should be TP2. That's final TP. Because this liquidity here at 151.568. There's 151.568. TP1. 151.568. I think, yeah, 151.568. 151.568. All right. All right. Somebody said red card, penalty, coconut head everywhere in Forex. All right, guys. So this is what I'm seeing for this thing, for UJ. All right. So there was this guy, what's his name? Emmanuel, please don't tell us NZD USD. I'm tired. We have 3 minutes to the end of this class. How is our gold doing? Is it this one? Was it O and A? Okay, yeah, this is the one. She's still playing at entry. Gold can play at entry. Let's see. Why is it looking like she wants to keep selling? All right, let's confirm that buy. Confirm that buy. Okay, so our buy is still on. As I can see a little heads and shoulder here. Okay, so let's hope for the best. Yeah, let's hope for the best. Gold is dangerous now. Nobody knows what she's doing. She's just pushing. Okay, so let's hope for the best. All right. If you don't want, you can wait for extra confirmation, but I'm already in and some other people are in. So let's wait and see what happens. Okay, let's wait and see what happens. All right. So thank you guys so much. Let me see the comments. Any questions? You said check my girlfriend NZD, but last week fight NZD, that our SL was too tight. I realized that was my mistake, but it still dropped after hitting our SL. Okay, NZD. Okay, let's see. One last one. He's always the first. See, I'm not going to give you chance next week. He's always the first to come to class. Somebody said the new 25% tariff on aluminium by Trump would push it. All these fundamental people. Let's hope it's correct. So yes, it hit our SL, but it dropped. That's the problem. I guess the SL was too tight, or we missed the right zone to get into. So let's look at that NZD. So we didn't see all this. This is what she did. So this was my mistake. I realized. So she came, created liquidity. Swept. She didn't even hold on. This is the 4-hour time frame. Let's see it on the 2-hour. Let me see. Yeah. So this was the entry right here. This was the, sorry. This was the entry right here. This was the zone. That was the liquidity that should have been swept. The question is, did it even sweep liquidity? It didn't even get there. This is my problem. It didn't even get there. It didn't even get there. It didn't even sweep all the liquidity. And it tapped into this other block and gave. That was why we were expecting that it would dump from here. But nonetheless, we can clearly see. Can clearly see. Okay, so looks like she joined to create liquidity. So I don't like the looks of this. I don't like the looks of this. Honestly speaking. Honestly speaking. This baby might be going up. So let's see. All right, let's see something. We're going to start from the beginning. Then we can call it a day. Our GU is going up, right? I expect all of them to act alike. Let's see. What are we waiting for GU? Okay, we have sell limit set. Okay. Let's see NZD USD. So flipped here. So the current stuff is buying. So she gave us a new low, and then I can clearly see a zone here that is impenetrable for a long time. So I'm not going to ignore it. All right, I'm not going to ignore it. This zone for a long time. Let's see the weekly. All right, I'm rushing right now. So from that zone, what is she doing? Let's see the daily. Okay. Now the daily is saying that was the last low deep into this place. She hasn't broken. She hasn't broken so far. Okay. She's been selling into the zone, but she hasn't given us a reason to switch for a buy. So let's keep watching. Okay, let's keep watching. Let's see the 4 hour. Always follow the story. Yeah, this is why we are still selling. Now looking at the 4 hour, this is where this was the last high and the last low. This is the last high and the last low here. All the while she's been selling. That was the entry right there. Now it's making sense. That was the entry right there. That was the entry right there. Okay. So what's stopping her from moving on? Let's see. Remember this zone. This zone is supposed to be a buy zone. Now she's gotten into that zone, but we are waiting for extra confirmation for the buy. The buy is not ready until she breaks this high. The buy is not ready until she breaks this high. So we are going to follow the story right now. All right. The buy is not ready until she breaks that high. So we're going to follow the story. Okay. So that was where we were ready to keep selling. And she did nice. She sold down to this zone. All right. Down to this zone. Now, if we're going to continue the sell from that zone, we should be looking for a sell limit. Let's see. All right. Should be looking for a sell limit. That was the last high. That was the last low. Should be looking for a sell limit to this zone here. Sell limits to that zone. So what we are going to be seeing is that she's going to keep climbing slowly but surely to that zone. So let's see. Now, some people will say, madam, I cannot wait for that. I want to buy. I want to buy. You want to buy. You want to buy. That's where we make a lot. Counter trend trading is really dangerous. But I'll be waiting for a sell here. Simple. That's what I'll be waiting for. I can even see my structure playing out nicely. Playing out real nice. Real nice. Real nice. This is the liquidity. This is my Quasimodo or heads and shoulders, whatever you want to call it. This is liquidity from here like this. You might even want to sweep that, but we don't know because people always call the weak liquidity, but I see my structure. So it might want to just come up. So those that want to buy, you know that you should be waiting for a reason to buy. I've not seen that reason yet though. Let's see it on the 15 minutes. No, I'm not seeing it yet. Instead, it's even reacting to another sell zone on the 15 minutes, which is here. But it did not give us a new low, so I'm not going to take that chance. So what we are going to do is wait for the sell because I'm not even seeing a reason to buy. So I don't like this structure. I rather wish it had swept this liquidity, but it did not. It did not. So if you say you want to wait for that buy, this is the last. Let's see. You should be waiting for it to come around here or this zone. Yeah. So you'll be waiting for it to come here for you to buy. And if you open this more, you can clearly see there's an order block, there's a fair value gap, whatever you want to call it. So for people that cannot wait for the sell, they should be getting ready to buy from here, which I will not advise, to be honest. This is the right zone to wait for the next sell. For the next sell, that's the zone you should be waiting for. Okay, so I'm going to be dropping. Oh my God. You people are cracking me up. So I'm going to be waiting for the sell limit. Okay. Those that want to buy, get ready to buy when it comes back to this zone. Let me see something. One more thing, just to be sure. All right. All right. Let's see. Let's see how it goes. All right. Let's see how it goes. Sell limit. For those that want to buy, just wait around this zone. I'm not going to drop this for because it's a counter trend. Sell limit 0.058. $0.56. We can wait for confirmation. You can always wait for confirmation. You have to come down to a lower time frame. Now that confirmation I taught you guys using the candle, if you see that kind of candle formation on 15 minutes or 5 minutes, that is okay. You can get in with that. Okay, you can get in with that. So if you're like taking this trade on the small time frame already, then you should know that you should use the candle because you might not be able to see this. Use the candle rule on a very small time frame. Okay, sell limit 0.56808, 0.56808, 0.56808. Okay. SL 0.56965. Okay. Okay, so TP, your TP is 0.56292. All right, so all right, guys, thank you so much. I'll be dropping everything in the Telegram channel. Join the Telegram channel if you have not. Thank you so much for showing up. Love you guys. See you next week. Bye.